Hi all, today I'm reviewing a 2019 BMW M140i Shadow Edition. Now this video was supposed to be a point of view, however given I was that excited to drive this car, one of my batteries have ran out, so I've only got 15% on the other and I'll save that for the drive. So let's talk about the M140i and not about me. This car is of course, as mentioned, the 2019 version, so it's the LCI facelift, and stock it comes with 335 brake horsepower and 369 pounds-foot of torque with a 0 to 60 time in about 4.6 seconds, which is a second slower than an AMG GTS. Now the top speed is about 155 miles per hour, and with the tune you can get rid of that. And this car is widely popular, and for the price tag it's an absolute bargain. These cars new were about 36 grand, but now you can pick them up for early 20s, 25k for a 2019, which is ridiculously good money. Now I actually can't believe how cheap this car is to run. £180 car tax for the year. That costs you for the year, that's not even that much. I can't remember the emission figure, I think it's like 169 grams of competitive CO2, and it's in insurance group 38E, which is not too high. I got temporarily covered on this car and it cost me about 20 quid for about half the day, which is pretty decent. I'll be honest with you, I actually quite like this car. I've driven a lot of BMW 1 Series. I've driven the M135i, the 1160, the 118i. So I think I'll give a good opinion on this car. So let's start off with the best bit, and of course that is the engine, and let's lift off this bonnet. I can't even speak. Can't get my words out today. And as you can see, we've got the B58 engine underneath here, which is one of BMW's few reliable engines. Yeah, you heard that correct. Now you're probably wondering, a lot of people say, why not go for the M135i? It's cheaper, pretty much looks the same. Well, you're gonna find out that it's not the same engine. The M135i has the M55 block, and this has got the B58. And people do say the M55 sounds better, but whack an exhaust on this and it'll just sound just as good. Eagle-eyed viewers amongst you would have obviously picked out that this car isn't stock. It's running a downpipe. It's got a stage 2 tune on it, a gearbox tune, and just plenty of other exterior bits which look super nice. I'd just like to pick up on the exterior modification point because this car has been heavily modified and it's worth mentioning. So I'll start from the back. It's got a new diffuser with the F1 light. I don't even know how you pronounce these, how you pronounce this company. Prokovic. Exhaust tips on there. Spoiler, side skirts, avant-garde wheels. Once again, sorry for messing that up if I can't pronounce it correctly. Carbon mirror caps. Heading over to the front, we've got the GTS bonnet, which I've got to admit looks pretty freaking nice on this car, and the Maxton design splitter. Given this car is rear wheel drive and it's got 50-50 weight distribution, all that jazz, variable sport steering, it's got the M Sport lowered suspension, you still get 360 litres of boot space, which is quite a lot if I'm honest with you. And since we're in back, it's worth mentioning that these tail lights with the Shadow Edition are slightly more tinted than normal. Now these have been slightly modified, it's got a slightly darker tint to it. Moving over to the interior of the M140i, and it's actually pretty nice in here. I mean, I'm usually quite a big complainer of the interior of this car, but it's moderate, you can live with it, and it hasn't aged horrifically, which is good. One thing to notice is there is no front fog light button in this car because there isn't any. That is needed to cool the engine in this car because it's massive. The owner Zana has upgraded the steering wheel of this car, and it's got carbon fiber at the bottom, top, shift lights, and Alcantara on the sides here. Now it's very hard to maintain Alcantara, but gripping this steering wheel, it's perfect. It's got a nice weight to it, it's nice and thick, and I'll be honest with you, BMW M Sport steering wheels are the best out there. No one can beat it. Moving over to the center console, you can see that this is a automatic car, and it's got the 8-speed ZF transmission, not a manual. And realistically, that's all you need. I know some people like, oh, DCT all the way. ZF 8-speed in this car, all you need. Also, you've got your sport Sport Plus, Eco, Comfort modes, and this car, it has the black interior panels, which is better than the silver in my opinion. In terms of storage space, you've got loads, to be honest. It's realistically all you need when you got an M140i, because that's the last thing you care about. But storage here for cup holders. For cup holders? No, just for drinks, of course, not for cup holders. So more storage down here. You got your glove box. Yeah, it's nice and comfortable. You're sitting nice and low in this car as well. The seats are bang on. Yeah, I just can't wait to get out and drive this car, because that is what I want to do. So driving the 2019 M140i, and I don't have long on my SD card. I've only got about 20 bins of storage left. So let's give this one quick, but this car's absolutely mental. Now we're in map either 4 or no, I think it's map 1 that unlocks all the power. I'm not too sure. Now this car hasn't been dynoed yet, but it is pushing way over 400 brake horsepower, as Xana says, and I could definitely feel it. And the gearbox has been mapped as well. Now the one thing that I love about the this steering wheel is the fact that you get a bunch of different gauges on this. So for example, you get your inlet temperature, which is sick. Now this is probably bumpy for this car. British roads in a nutshell. Let's take it easy. So you get your inlet temperature, which is 41 degrees, throttle position 18% at the moment, and your engine load percentage. That's a lot of information, which is pretty good. We are about to go on a nice stretch of A road or B road or whatever you want to call it, and let's open it up. Whoa, what on earth is that? Crikey, this just goes right from 20 miles per hour. Let's do a quick pull to 60. Yo, it loses grip. This loses grip. There's Bridgestone tires on the back. It's no freaking way. Let's see that again. That was a lot of fun. Oh, this is scary to drive. This is one of the scariest cars I've ever driven in my life. Funnily enough, you can actually get this car in X-Drive. And this car, well, you can't get the X-Drive in the UK. It's only available in foreign continents. But, sorry, not continents. It's available in Europe. Let's do a little bit of a pull from second to 60. Okay, this is scary. This is bonkers. Yeah, you'd lose your license in this car. You would lose your license. We need to turn around. Let's put this car in comfort mode because the pops and bangs are just mad. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. This is by far one of the craziest cars I've ever driven in my life, and it was extremely scary. The back end did flick out on me, but yeah, we'll call it that. Thanks for watching, and thanks to Xana for letting me review his car. See you next time.